How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be debuting the 89 overall Diamond Team Affinity Face of the Franchise Joey Gallo, as well as the 88 overall Face of the Franchise Shohei Ohtani. I made that previous video talking about how to unlock these cards rather quickly, and I was able to complete the Joey Gallo on the very next two attempts for that showdown mode and everything that entails with that. So I have Joey Gallo in the lineup. He will be in the 3 spot behind Mike Trout and in front of Ketel Marte. This is the squad right here. On the bench we have Eugenio Suarez, Juan Soto, Chris Bryant, Tatis, and JD Martinez. Shohei Ohtani will be on the mound. I debuted the gold Shohei Ohtani in the previous episode, the previous gameplay episode, and he was very good. He pitched all right. He hit a home run, but he did give up quite a few homers as well. So this time we're using the diamond, and we are in the 230 range in terms of rating points. So we'll probably go up against some better opponents. This guy has a really good team. He also has the Ozzy Albies Team Affinity completed as well. So here he is up at the plate right here. Pops it up into foul territory. And that's a gold fielding now, Joey Gallo. That's something that you get an upgrade in almost every stat category with some of these diamond cards. So not only will Shohei Ohtani throw a little bit harder consistently, he will have more control on each and every pitch. He'll have a little bit better hits and Ks per 9, which will shrink the PCI or that zone thing that you see me moving around while I'm up at the plate. And you use that through zone hitting settings and stuff like that. So if you are new, I'm trying to explain a few tips and tricks in each and every video. But anyway, this opponent has the Eddie Matthews as well, the evolution version of Eddie Matthews at a 92. So that's something to keep in mind. Definitely, he's been grinding the game out. And there's Joey Gallo. His debut at bat breaks his bat, but this card's a glitch. He's always been a glitch in MLB The Show. But so far throughout this game, I have been struggling at the plate. I mean, my timing was just off. I've played all online games up until the point of grinding Showdown, grinding out the creative player moments, and I wanted to kind of do that all in one spurt because I wanted to try to get a couple of these guys and then get back into ranked seasons, because there is a slight timing window difference when you're playing some of those grinding moments, playing those computer-based things within Diamond Dynasty. If you notice that this opponent's also, he's a little bit late on some pitches. Shohei Ohtani's able to strike some guys out. Finally, I swung at a good pitch, had a perfect hit with David Ortiz. My first home run with that special edition diamond David Ortiz. A solid card, solid first baseman. I haven't had any difficulties with him at first base on defense. But this opponent's starting to get something going. His timing, starting to get his timing down. I'm still going to continue to throw the pitch up in the zone. He went the other way with the fastball, low and away, or, opposite field, and he's been able to sit back on the off-speed pitch as well. I'm just trying to figure out, how to attack this guy. I'm also focusing on the defensive side of things in this game because it's a low-scoring game. It's a debut video for a pitcher, so I want to focus on how I'm attacking hitters, what pitches I'm using. You can see that the fastball inside is really working on this guy, as well as mixing it up. I'm not just only throwing that pitch. The splitter has also been pretty effective. It looks like the fastball and kind of just drops down, so he's not quite sure what to expect, and we get another strikeout there. So I'm not even sure how many strikeouts Shohei Ohtani has at this point, but in Joey Gallo's second at-bat, he does not break his bat this time. Perfect ground ball, but that pitch was below the zone. We still have a 1-0 game in the top of the 5th inning, and he's starting to hit that fastball. Look at Mike Trout in center field with that speed boost. That card is absolutely worth 240,000 stubs, whatever he's going for, simply because he's the best card in the game, in my opinion, at this point in time. In terms of live series, in terms of purchasable cards off the market, Mike Trout is the best one. And, obviously Mickey Mantle, the Silver Slugger, Gary Sheffield are better cards than Mike Trout, but you can't get those cards unless you have Mike Trout. So those are that's something to keep in mind as well. Anyway, Aaron Judge finally going deep as well, smacking the fastball, pulls it. That was a good way to get out of that last inning. We have Shohei Ohtani up, and I struck out with him. I hit a home run with his gold card, but it's not looking like I'm going to do anything in this game with him because He's already at 70-something pitches. It's already the top of the 6th inning at 74 pitches. And as you can see, he doesn't have a lot of energy remaining. He's more of a max effort type of pitcher. I'm throwing a lot of fastballs, 100 miles an hour, and that's going to determine, energy and how you attack and how many pitches are fouled off. But he does have maxed out confidence. The confidence bar is there. That is certainly helpful. I feel like that has kept my opponent off balance a little bit while I'm mixing in, sliders, splitters, curveballs. I rarely threw the curveball so far throughout this game. I mainly threw a lot of fastballs and splitters because those two pitches work well off of each other along with the slider. But anyway, we have Mike Trout up. He's 0 for 2 so far. 0 for 2 with Mike Trout. That has not happened to me yet. He already has 4 home runs. Almost every hit that I've had with him has been a home run, no doubter. But that one is going against the shift. He also hasn't been up to the plate with the shift on that many times because I've been able to get on base with my leadoff hitter, or at least have somebody up at the plate or on base while Mike Trout is up at the plate. Ketel Marte gets a base hit, but still a 2-0 game. I was unable to score any runs in that last one. So one swing of the bat, this guy can take the lead. One swing of the bat, he could tie the game up with the ball into the gap. Nelson Cruz is on first base. That's who was just pinch hitting right there, but he has his leadoff hitter, Ozzie Albies. I tried to go with a 2-seam. I tried to freeze him, but he certainly took a hack at that one and smashed it out for a 3-run shot. He does take the lead, and that's the thing. Good players are going to take advantage when you make a mistake with 2 outs. 2 outs, hitting the 2 outs definitely makes a big difference in the game, the result of the game, as well as your rallies. The more 2-out rallies you have, the better off you're going to be. But crucial mishap on defense right there. Pablo Sanchez, the new addition, he's also making his debut, but I wanted to focus this video on Joey Gallo and Shohei Ohtani, even though so far throughout this game, Joey Gallo hasn't really done much. Mickey Mantle hasn't done much either, but there he's ripping a double, and I wasn't sure if he was going to catch it. I sent him back, and now we got some guys in the middle of the base paths running back and forth. That's never a good thing, but we get him to advance at least. Mike Trout coming up, and that's a perfect hit. That's going to be a line drive up the middle, scoring 2 runs, increase the insurance runs, increase the deficit for the opponent. That is the main thing. Now he brought in a lefty to face Gallo, and Gallo hits better against lefties. I sat on that slider. That was actually a curveball smashed out, good squared up for a no-doubter. I brought in Vida Blue. The opponent is also going to launch a 3-run shot. So we get a couple runs back, we get a lead, and now it shrinks to a 2-run lead. The game is now 8-6. I know I got to figure out a way to move my face cam. I think I'm just going to put it to the left side. I might block the hitting feedback a little bit, but that way you guys can see the score. Anyway, we do have a good opportunity here. Base hit from Judge. It brings up Pablo Sanchez. Pablo Sanchez got something going in the last at-bat. He ripped a double, and I wasn't quite sure. I probably could have had an RBI on that last one, but I wasn't sure if he was going to catch it or not. That one he certainly caught. Slider, low in the zone, good okay. Line drive, that was below the zone. So you got to expect to have some line outs on some good swings as well as some swings that are below the zone. But that is my first home run with Mickey Mantle. Perfect swing, sinker away, and that is gone. Mike Trout up at the plate. I got a little bit aggressive there, a little bit too eager, and I swung way too early. Early, slightly rolled over. That's never good unless you get some air under the ball and bloop it in. Anyway, we're down to the last couple of outs. Top of the 9th inning. On a game that I didn't really start off hitting that well, at the plate, we score 11 runs. So not bad at all. We have a 5-run cushion here in the 9th, and that's good. I mean, I've given up a ton of runs in the 9th inning. I've already blown a save or 2 in the few games I've played. I have, this is my 5th game right here. I'm 4-0, and the opponent is 3-1. So definitely a good player. He's won a couple games already. We're trying to close this one out and try and get the win. Ozzie Albies flies out to center field. And now he's down to his last out. Carlos Correa, I figured he would be aggressive. First pitch swinging. Tatis is in the game for our first baseman. I took out David Ortiz. Tatis playing third rather than Gallo. Gallo is at first. But that is the debut for Shohei Ohtani and Joey Gallo. Definitely a good outing. I would have liked to hit a little bit better with both Gallo and Ohtani. But, I mean, Gallo hit a home run. He's pretty much an all-or-nothing type of player. Mickey Mantle picked it up there, had a couple clutch hits. Seth Lugo gets the win, who I replaced I replaced Edwin Diaz for that Seth Lugo. But anyway, 27 ERA gets the win. Peace out, everybody.